Good evening, and welcome to another edition of Blue Suede Vinyl. Well, the vinyl that spins is vinyl. Um, I'm your host for the evening, or the morning, or whatever. This episode I'm going to show you a few, actually more than a few, new additions to my vinyl collection. And you know, there's so many that I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time talking about each one, but I just wanted to show you because there are some really awesome finds in here. So without further ado, we'll get started. Let's see, where do I want to start? Let's see. Alright, here we have Wings Over America. It's a double LP set by Paul McCartney and Wings, which, I mean, you might as well say Paul McCartney. So there's that one. Just set that right over here. Alright, some of these don't have sleeves on them because I just got them basically. Alright, Wings at the Speed of Sound. Right there. And this one, I've got a few copies of this one, this particular one, but this is Venus and Mars by Paul McCartney and Wings. This is one of my favorite Paul McCartney albums. Alright, Red Rose Speedway. That's the back. And it's a gatefold. Okay. Here I found another Ram. I already have one, but I saw it, figured I'd get it. And it's a gatefold also. A lot of cool pictures in there. And this one belonged to a guy named Spencer. So, if you're watching, here's your record. Alright. Alrighty. Here we have a first pressing of McCartney by, you guessed it, Paul McCartney, man. Paul McCartney. Yeah, I mean, you can tell it's, you know, been moved around quite a bit, but the vinyl is pretty nice. So, and I didn't show you, but this is a gatefold also. So there we go. A lot of nice pictures in there. See, this is what you, and that belonged to Spencer also. This is what you get to enjoy about records, CDs and tapes, is that you can touch it. You know, there's the artwork, there's a gatefold, you can see pictures and stuff like that. With digital, you get nothing. And I don't know if you've heard, but tapes are coming back in style also, cassette tapes. But they're coming back just like records. So I do have a few tapes that I'd like to show you later on. So, alright, getting on with the show. Here is, you don't know what it is, but I do. Alright, this right here is Huey Lewis and the News. Let's see if you can see it right there. And the song, it's a single. It's a 12-inch single. It's The Power of Love. And it's got an instrumental. But then it has the 4-minute, 18-second edited version of Power of Love. And on the opposite side, you get a 7-minute and 10-second version of the Power of Love. So I bought this because I'm a huge Back to the Future fan. So, and if you hear some rumbling going on, that's my kids going up the stairs. All right. Back in 1985, I remember this well, being in music class, and all of us had to learn "We Are the World." This is the 12-inch single. All right, here we have a copy of Meet the Beatles. I mean, not the Beatles, but the Monkees. Whew. Here we have Davy Jones, Mike Nesmith, Peter Tork, and Mickey Dolenz. Here on the Rhino label is Headquarters by the Monkees. And here we go with Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, and Jones. My favorite song on here is Star Collector. Well, these are good albums. Okay. Here we have the Monkees Present. And as you can tell, Peter Tork is gone. Alright, this isn't John Lennon, but it's as close as you can get to John Lennon. But this is Julian Lennon on The Secret Value of Daydreaming. If you look and see, there's so many price changes on this thing, it's hilarious. There's like about 5 different price changes at the top here. Okay. Let's see here. They're getting. There we go. This one I just got yesterday. It's John Lennon, Rock and Roll, on the Apple label. And here we have John Lennon. It's actually the Plastic Ono Band live in Toronto. It's a cool cover. I love the color on it. I might take the record out and show you the inside here. But it's the live piece in Toronto in '69 on the Apple label. Put that back in there. He did some great songs in that concert. Here we have Double Fantasy. The cover is not too good right here, but the vinyl is really what you need to worry about sometimes. Usually I wouldn't get something like this, but the vinyl was too good to pass up. So Okay, another great one is George Harrison. This one's called 33 1/3. Just the back. And it's a gatefold also. Some nice pictures in there. And my favorite on this is Woman, Don't You Cry For Me. It's got a great bass line. If you want to hear the bass, just go on YouTube and listen to it. It's Woman, Don't You Cry For Me. And here's another George Harrison, Living in the Material World. It's a great cover. There's the reverse, which is kind of like the front. And let's see, gatefold. And right over, let's see, let me get my bearings straight. Get the glare off of it too. Right here is Ringo. And I'm thinking Klaus Vormann is in there, but I could be mistaken. So, but I do know that this guy right here is Ringo because he played on the album. And you know, you get the Beatles, or two of them anyway. Alright, now this is a holy grail for me. It could be. It could be for somebody else. Yeah. This is the first album after the Beatles broke up. And it's called All Things Must Pass by George Harrison. And it's also the first by any Beatle to go #1. And there are actually 3 records in this set, in this package. So, this is a great album. But George Harrison, his whole thing was, I mean, by the time the Beatles split up, he had so much material that he had written. He wanted to get it all out there, but if I was him, I would have been like, okay, I've got all these great songs. I can make, condense it down, make maybe 2 awesome albums, and just kind of like the White Album. They could have had 2 great albums out of that one little. But I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the White Album. It's probably my favorite and most played. But there's always that what if. So, okay, here we have another one that's hard to find. It's George Harrison's The Concert for Bangladesh. And it's a 3-record set also. And it does come with a book. I'll get at it. Get that out and show you. A book here with lots of great pictures in there of the concert and so on. There's the back. Let's see. Yeah. I should have showed you on that Living in the Material World. I'm trying to hurry up here. But it did come with the poster, original poster also of that set. Now we're getting to Ringo. Hey Ringo. Alright, A Blast from Your Past. This is his first album after the breakup. And it's got my favorites on here. No. It Don't Come Easy. Photograph, which is my favorite Ringo song. Back Off Boogaloo, and I'm the Greatest. And I'm the Greatest was written by John Lennon, if you didn't know. But there's some great songs on that album there. And now we have a sealed rotogravure by Ringo with a hype sticker on there. Alright. Next on the menu we have, in the shrink wrap, John Lennon's Imagine. This is the black vinyl from 2015. I really want the new one they put out that has the cleared vinyl. And as you can see, there's the vinyl cover right here, and the pictures. Actually, this is the poster that comes with it. I was thinking about the sleeve, but this is the poster, and the two pictures that come with it, and there's the vinyl cover back here. I was seeing that for some reason, but yeah, that's Imagine. And this one I got yesterday. Let's see, either yesterday or the day before. But it's Wings' Greatest. It's the new release. And it comes with this poster right here. And I haven't listened to it, but I do know it sounds great. I mean, why not? It's Paul McCartney, man. Can't get no better. Alright. And this is another recent find. So here's Genesis and Abacab from 1981. The sleeve is terrific. I mean, not the sleeve, but the record. Excuse me, it's like 9 o'clock in the morning, I think. So, but anyway, all right. One of my favorite singers of all time. Actually, I mean, he's just great. Phil Collins. Hello, I Must Be Going. There we go. And my favorite on here is I Don't Care Anymore. I love those types of songs that he does. You know, In the Air Tonight. Hello, let's see. I Don't Care Anymore. Also, my mind's gone blank, but we'll come to that later. Alright, here's another one for you. Billy Joel, The Bridge. And this is a terrific album by Billy Joel. Every song on here is great, but then again, this is Billy Joel, and he's just a terrific, amazing songwriter, singer, composer. You just can't get better. So Billy Joel is one of my favorites. Phil Collins. Excuse me one second. I'm going to get some stuff situated here. So, all right. Another Billy Joel. Glass Houses. It's a great cover, and it's got amazing songs on there too, man. My favorite off that album is It's Still Rock and Roll to Me. And now we're going to get to the Beatles. I saved these for last. On the Capitol label, we have the Beatles songbook, Romantic Instrumentals by the Holly Ridge Strings. Right there. I haven't listened to it, but I'm sure it's great. And alrighty, here's Peter Frampton, the Bee Gees, including many other artists. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band soundtrack. I saw this. I like the whole art. I love the artwork here, and it's got a gatefold. There you see the Bee Gees, and you probably see Steve Martin in there. He's in there somewhere. Yeah. I don't know if you can. Let's see, where's he at? Right there. But you know, you get a lot of great songs on here by different artists. I've never seen the movie actually, and this is the soundtrack for it. But it was arranged and produced by George Martin, and that's another plus to get the album. You know, just George Martin, you can't get no better. So, all right. Alright. Now this one here, if you watch my videos, I found a, I think it was a 1962 Elvis's Golden Records Volume 2, and I found it at a antique store. And I found this at the same antique store. So, and I've been looking. I've been going there off and on, and I finally went again, and I found this. So, all right, this is a 1971 pressing of Sgt. Pepper on the Apple label. The vinyl's in great shape. The sleeve's in great shape. Yeah, it's just, I look at it, when I come in my room, I look at it, I'm like, I can't believe I found that. You know, because where I live it's like, the odds are very small. But like Beetle Brad and, you know, those guys, they live in a hot zone, I think. Okay. I found this in an antique store a few weeks ago. Here we have the mono pressing revolver, and the cover's in amazing shape, and the only thing is the vinyl. The vinyl's in great shape. However, it is the stereo pressing. So somewhere down the line, somebody stuck the stereo pressing in the mono, you know, pressing, whatever, or somehow from the factory the stereo got in the mono, but in the mono sleeve. So, but anyway, the vinyl was in great shape. The cover's in great shape. I was like, that doesn't bother me. I'll take it. Yeah. So there's that. And just like Revolver, I found this one. Help. From 1965. Cover's in great shape. It's a gatefold. And the vinyl is in great shape also. I'm almost done. Alright, this isn't the original, but it's a bootleg, and I've listened to it, and I know it's a bootleg by listening to it. Plus a few other quirks. There are a few things you can look at on the cover and on the back of the cover that'll let you know it's a bootleg. But it's introducing the Beatles. Here you have the VJ label. One way to know, on the VJ label, the Beatles, their name would be up here with the introducing the Beatles. If the Beatles are down below the hole, it's bootleg. Okay. Also write down on the word honey, there is ink missing on top of the H and on the top of the E. If you see like if you see the ink missing on the E and on top of the H, then it's bootleg. So, but you know, I didn't have the album. I figured, hey man, it's a bootleg. It's the Beatles. It's history. It's history, you know. But it's still cool to look at. There's that. Okay. Let's see here. For all Beatle fans and George Martin fans, this would be an album to get. I've listened to it. It sounds great. It's George Martin instrumentally salutes the Beatle Girls. Just a cover there. That's not the Beatles. That's my kid. But it's a stereo, and you can see the girls here, all holding Beatle albums. And George Martin, he's looking pretty suave. He's got all the girls, man. He's got all the girls on the United Artists label. But this was a cool find. I mean, it sounds great. It really does. Alright. I want to get one other thing here. And I dropped it. There we go. I've got a few other things, but I wanted to make sure I showed this with the Beatles. In 1982, they re-released a classic. And it's on, I found this on tape, cassette tape. And at the usual record store I go to, and what's funny is it was there the whole time and I didn't know it. But I looked where all the tapes were, because I knew tapes were coming back in style, you know. And I've got a few more tapes I'm going to show you, which I found at the same place. But I found this, I was like, oh man, you know. But here we have the Chipmunks and the Beatles. Let's see, the Chipmunks sing the Beatles hits. Alvin, Simon, Theodore with David Seville, and they're all in their Beatle garb and holding all playing instruments. But this is the 82 version or pressing of that particular album from 1964. Alright, this is that one. But I saw that, I was like, get it. Alright, let's see. A few more here, and I promise we'll be done. Okay. on Stevie, let's see, on cassette tape, Stevie Ray Vaughan, In Step. Another Stevie Ray Vaughan, Couldn't Stand the Weather. And I do have a tape player. Alright. I found that Julian Lennon album. And I knew of his first album, which had the hit, his first hits on it. And then I looked in the tape pile with where the Chipmunks were and found his first album, Veloute. Also found Phil Collins' No Jacket Required, which I do have on vinyl. And this album right behind me, this is the revamped version of But Seriously. I found the first pressing of this particular one, But Seriously, which has my favorite on this album, Hang In Long Enough. I think I said Hang In there a little while ago, but it's Hang In Long Enough. Okay. Here we have Stevie Ray Vaughan and his brother Jimmy. And this is called, man, my brain's not working, Family Style. And last but not least, actually, I got one more thing I want to show you after this. Alright, Come Together. And this is a celebration of the Beatles by country artists. And let's see if, I don't know if, there we go. But I mean, I didn't buy it basic or particularly for the songs or whatever. I bought it for the artwork of John Lennon. But I mean, it would be interesting to listen to it, to see their rendition of the songs, Right, let me see, I'm going to get up real quick. Excuse me for 1 second. Okay, and where I found those, I found this also. And this is the last one, I promise. Alright, John Lennon Anthology. It's very cool. It revolves. But, let's see. You open it up, and there's John at the piano. And it comes with 4 CDs, and also a book. And if I turn this around, here are lyrics to the song Beautiful Boy. It's got a glare on it. And I'll show you the inside here. This thing is basically new. I mean, I know it was, I know that somebody owned it before me, but with the way everything is, I mean, it's like I took the plastic off. It was just great to find this. All right. I hope you enjoyed the video. I love finding vinyl and I mean, this stuff, these albums, some of these albums go for huge amounts of money. And I mean, it's just like, I own that, I don't know. It's just pretty cool to be able to go out, find something and be like, oh man, and find it and maybe pay just a little bit. But it's almost like finding treasure in a way. But and at the same time you're finding great music as it was meant to be heard, so I hope you enjoyed the video. I didn't do this at first, but a huge shout out to the vinyl community. Hope all of y'all are doing great. If you like my videos, or if you like this video or my other videos, I hope you subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the bell so you get further notifications of future videos. Beatle Brad, salute you. Me and Mr. Mayo, Ed at the King's Court. Hope all y'all I can't talk today. Hope all of y'all are doing great. And till we meet again, may God bless you. Adios. See y'all later. Thanks.